Hi, I'm Damien from Turn Out a Punk, and here's the origin story of Jackass's Danger Erhen. When Steve-O was on Turn Out a Punk, he explained why Danger Erhen McGhehey is Jackass's humanity.
Yeah, I love him, man. He's probably the most well-adjusted of all the guys. I think that as unhealthy as fame is, I don't think there's anything healthy about it. Danger Erhen would have to be like the least affected by the spotlight.
But how did this grounded son of a mortician come to be a superstar of hurting himself for other people's enjoyment?
What the?
When Aaron came on Turn Out a Punk, he explained the origins of all of this go back to his early childhood.
Like the first stunt I ever did, I was 3 years old and I jumped off these stairs because I made this van go flying off at 18 stairs in a mortuary, wooden stairs. And I thought it looked cool, so I ran and I jumped all the way down to the third step, so 15 stairs. I laid there at 3 years old and I looked at my van and it had broke, and so I started crying. And then my mom came running down and was like, "Are you okay? Oh my God, oh my God." And gave me a bath, put me in bed and gave me ice cream. And from that moment on, I was like, well, I guess if I f myself up and people take notice, they're gonna reward me. So since the age of 3, that's been my life.
And Aaron's parents, being morticians, gave him a different relationship to life and death.
Because when I was a kid growing up, we had a station wagon, an old like 1985 Oldsmobile. It was red, and I have two sisters, 2 older sisters, and my mom and my dad. So there would be the 3 of us sitting in the back, my mom and dad in the front, and we'd be on a weekend outing, or my dad would get a beeper, a page, and go to the payphone. And I knew every time, obviously, there's a call, and there's a 50-50 chance that we're on this side of that call and not the other side where we have to go home first. And 50-50 means half the time we would have to go pick up that body. And all of those times, he's the mortician, so it was fresh meat. And he would pick up the body on a cot usually it was a blue bag, a body bag, no casket. And my dad, we'd have to fold down the back seat, and then my 2 sisters and my mom and my dad would sit in the front seat, and I would lay down next to the dead body on the back.
Oh my God!
That's how I grew up. Like, that was my, I guess that's just what we got to do. Like, could you imagine a cop pulling you over? Like, what can I do for you, officer? Is that a dead body and a 5-year-old back there, sir?
And what did his family think of Jackass when they finally saw it, you might ask?
But when the first movie came out, and I rented this theater here in Portland, and I got all my friends and family, and I'm sitting next to my mom, and I purposely wanted to sit next to my mom, and I videoed my mom in night vision at that time with this little Sony cam with night vision. And when I pee into a snow cone,
This is the yellow snow cone.
and I eat it, and I look over at my mom, and she's looking at the big screen, like literally like, oh my God. And my aunt and uncle, my mom and my dad, all my cousins, everyone's there. Everyone's thinking, what the? And then I just looked at my mom and I was like, Mom, I'm sorry.